That's good. Okay then. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am coming at you with another video in 2:29, no, 2:30 a.m. right now. And the reason why I'm staying up so late is because I don't know. I really don't. But anyway, um yeah, coming at you with a video at 2:29 in the morning, and just wanted to talk about my favorite films. Now, I know this is kind of cliched by this point because I made like 7 videos of this already, but this is by far the most favorite films of mine of all time. That if I lost these films, I knew I could get a copy of them, another one, but it I don't know. I have a really good connection with these films. The films I'm talking about is the Pusher trilogy. So Pusher 2, Pusher 3. Close the door real quick. By the way, don't be bothered if you see like a ghost or an apparition pop up. Uh, don't be bothered by that. I'm actually kind of creeped out now by that. But anyway, don't be bothered. So the Pusher trilogy, I just recently got the second one on DVD. I searched high and low for this one. It took me like almost a year to find this copy of the second one, because these films are so underrated. These films are so underrated and so provocative and so very violent, um, sexual, and they're very violent films and explicit. Yeah, they're very explicit films. So hardly any copies of the trilogy was made. I think these films are cult classics. I really don't know, but they have a good fan base on them. That's all I'm saying. I never met anyone in my whole life that ever saw these films or even their favorite films or something like that. So I mean, uh I'll be lucky to find someone who actually seen these films, so that me and him can talk, or me and her can talk about these movies, because they're just amazing. They're freaking amazing. Uh, but anyways, the first one came out in '96. It is not rated because strong violence, drug use, nudity, and sexuality. Even though I never seen nudity in this film, I've watched this movie countless times, and I have not once seen nudity spotted in this film. So I don't know what it means by nudity. I haven't seen nudity in this film, so I don't know what to tell you. The second one was released in 2004. Not rated because of strong violence, drug use, and nudity and sexuality. The same thing, except nudity is in this film. Then we have Pusher 3, which released in 2006. 2005, actually. I thought it released in 2006, but 2005. Not rated because strong violence, drug use, nudity, and sexuality. Except the violence in this film is kicked up a notch. Like, it is tuned up to like 10 for this film. The violence in this movie is just beyond incredible. Yeah, it's violent as hell, but it's amazing. Okay. Oh yeah, the plot. Okay, so the first one is a dude named Frank. Frank is a small-time drug dealer, and he's about to experience the worst week of his life. Basically, he was making a dope deal, or no, a heroin deal with some dude who was an undercover cop. So he got busted, and from then on, he had to owe the money to his drug king or his drug baron, who is Milo. So he spent like a week trying to get money to pay back the drug dealer, or no, pay back the drug king. This is this is just from beginning to end. This film is so grounded in reality, and it's just so freaking amazing. I don't know what else to say. It's just so amazing. The conversations, the dialogue in this film, it is just French kiss in filmmaking. If you want to become a director or an actor or something, you got to start off with this film. You have to start off with these movies, the Pusher trilogy. It'll teach you how to do basic dialogue, be a good actor, do all this stuff. Amazing. And this was Nicholas Winding Refn's, my favorite director. This was Nicholas Winding Refn's first film, actually. So this was his first ever movie that he made. And by God, it's amazing. It is just beyond amazing how his first film is just it turned out so good as it was. It's like putting a camera in front of a drug dealer's face, like an actual real life drug dealer's face, but they don't know the camera's in their face. So it's amazing. I'm not gonna say anything else about the first one. Go check it out. It is just one of my favorites. Please, I highly recommend it. It's on Tubi, so you can go check it out there. It's a good streaming service. I guarantee it. Except it has ads though. Anyway, Pusher 2. Pusher 2 is, if Drive never came out, this would be my favorite film. Uh, this film, to sum it up, this film isn't just a casual viewing, it's an experience. This film is an experience to view. It's groundbreaking. It is just so immersing. By the end of this film, your mind will be blown away. The I wish I could go back and rewatch this film, because it was just it was a holy experience. It was like, oh my God, like, are you for real? How could someone make a film that's this good? This film is Tony, who was featured. He was featured in the first film as Frank's friend. He's played by the legendary Mads Mikkelsen, which you could have seen him in Hannibal Lecter, or what's that? James Bond, Casino Royale. But yeah, he is amazing in this film. Basically, Tony, he gets released from prison, and that's all I'm gonna say. He gets released from prison, and a baby, that, you know what? That's all I'm saying. Then go watch this film. It is just holy. I actually cried at the end of this film. I've only cried like 2 times, or I've only cried like 2 times when watching a movie, or 3 times when watching a movie, actually. And this film, by the end of this film, you will cry, because it is just so unexpected and so wholesome. It's amazing. That's all I'm saying. All right, please go check it out. The trilogy is on Tubi, so please. Then we got Pusher 3. So this dude was featured in the first film. First of all, one thing you should know is that the whole trilogy isn't it's not just one main character. It's just like multiple main characters that are featured in the third film and stuff, or I mean in the first film. So Uh, yeah. So the final installment in the Pusher trilogy finds Milo, now middle-aged, struggling to prepare for his daughter's 25th birthday, as he attends to rehab meetings and his business day proves equally challenged. A shipment of ecstasy has arrived in place of the heroin he was expecting, forced to contend with a new order of young hoods to move a drug that no okay, you know what? Basically, um he tries to attend to his daughter's 25th birthday, and he's trying to ship a new drug called ecstasy, and he never dealt with it before, and a bunch of struggles getting in the way. Anyway, this film is it almost made me cry too. I thought I heard something. Okay. Anyway, this film almost made me cry too because it was just that good. It was amazing, and man, the ending of this film was just heartbreaking. It is just so sad, and it's heartbreaking, and God bless. But uh that's all I'm gonna say about this. You know what? Please go check this trilogy out. It is on Tubi. Go check it out. Experience these films for yourself. They're a slow burn. They're not action films. They're not action. They're slow burn films, and I think they're worth it. They're really worth it. If you can just sit down and watch the whole trilogy in one sitting, you're a legend, man. God bless you. You're a legend. But but anyways, please go check this trilogy out. It is on Tubi, but the Tubi is free. It has ads in it. This is not a sponsor. I'm not a pedophile, but yes, it does have ads on it, and but for the most part, this movie, Tubi, the streaming service, it mostly has like a bunch of films, but just like has like 30-second ads, and that's not bad. I don't think that's bad at all. That's really good. That's super good. They even have NC-17 films on there that have that's crazy considering for a streaming service. That's crazy. But anyways, go check the trilogy out or buy it on DVD. I actually prefer to buy this movie on Blu-ray, cuz the sound effects, they're not as good. The theme song for this one, the theme song is kind of lower quality and kind of crappier, but the sound effects don't really come in too good. They like come in like at the worst part, and it's just whatever. But if you buy this on Blu-ray, I think the soundtrack is better. Um, the sound effects are improved more, and the dubbing it's more good. The dubbing, I mean, these films are in Danish. They aren't dubbed, so you gotta have subtitles with them. That's the thing I forgot to mention. But yeah, you gotta have subtitles with these films. They're not dubbed. They're not They have English subtitles, but they're not dubbed. That's that's all you should know about Pusher trilogy. Please go check them out on Tubi, and I will see you later, or maybe right now. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, hope you don't mind me on the way.